Alrighty, everyone, fall is just around the corner, and that means it's time to put away the rosé that you've been having throughout the whole summer, and we're getting a taste of the new season with Andy from Hamon Haven Winery, and that is a mouthful, my friend. Hamon Haven Winery.
It is.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Lovely
Thank you for having us.
Alrighty, now, I said at the beginning that we wanted to put the rosé away, and we're now wanting to start into a little bit more of a richer blend, a little bit more of a red, and a little bit more of a guts to the red wine. Do you like how I say that? A bit more flavour.
That's interesting, for sure.
All right, tell us a little bit about your vineyard, my friend.
Well, we started our vineyard in 16 years ago.
Yeah.
And we changed it because we started with 30 varieties. And we narrowed it down to now 3 varieties that grow well. In 2013 and 14, we had a lot of cold weather, real cold, 20 below zero, and it damaged the plants. So we had to replant things and change things.
Okay. So before you jump in, David, does that mean you are a cold climate vineyard, or how does that work?
Yes, we're more cold apparently now, but that's our, we really look at the plants that will survive with below zero.
Right. All right.
And we have to have those. Some of them will survive if you protect them, but that takes extra equipment and things like that.
Are you a wine drinker?
I am.
Do you like wine?
I do.
Okay.
I love it. Love
Okay.
it. Andy, I want to know how'd you get into this?
I started making wines actually 40 years ago, doing kit wines.
Oh, okay.
So
it was a
kit wines.
bit of a hobby.
It was a hobby, and I basically did it in the laundry room, and eventually my wife kicked me out of the laundry room. But when we moved to where we live now, that was almost 20 years ago.
Wow.
And that's when I started the vineyard, trying to see if I could actually make a wine.
Is that your
from
back
vines.
porch?
Actually, that is actually the tasting room in front, and the back is the winery.
Now I'm glad you brought up that tasting room.
That's the tasting room.
Because I believe you do tours
We do.
of the tasting room. Just tell everyone what to expect, apart from having a slurp or two.
Well, once they come in for the tasting, we really talk to them about the wines that they're trying. The particular one you're trying is called Red, White, and Blue. I think it is. Yes, Red, White, and Blue.
Oh, okay.
Tell us a little bit about
And
this,
well,
Andy.
the reason why we call it Red, White, and Blue, we have red, white, and blue actual grapes in it.
Oh, okay.
The Catawba, which is one of the main grapes, actually we grew at our place. We grow Catawba, Jupiter, and Mars. And so, but we put Jupiter and Mars together and call it Out of This World.
Oh. Well, it's a little sweet.
It
It's
is
a sweet
sweet.
wine.
It is. It's medium sweet wine. We don't have a real sweet wine. Blackberry is probably our sweetest at 6%.
Okay.
This is less than that.
So is this what you would have with like steak and things like that, or is it more with after dinner, like more of a
More
dessert?
after dinner.
Okay.
But you could have it with any food really.
Kind of like a dessert wine?
You could have it as a dessert wine.
Or I could drink that. I could sit here and be a bit tipsy.
If you drink too much,
Yes,
absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
So how do people get hold of you to be coming out? Are you open 7 days a week for the tours
No, we're not.
and tasting room?
At this point, we cannot serve on Sundays
Okay.
in our county.
Oh, we can't?
Clark County.
Okay.
Not in Clark County.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So-
No drunks on Clark County on Sundays.
Not at wineries anyway. Not yet. We're working on trying to get that passed. But anyway, during the weekday, we do call ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
because,
got you.
because I still work a couple of days a week in Lexington.
Okay.
At a clinic. I still work in order to pay for all this.
That's right.
And
Good.
But we tell people to call ahead.
Well, thank you, sir.
We particularly like to do evenings with
Now,
groups.
Andy, we've
Alrighty.
got a special up for you, right?
We've
Sure
got a
do.
promotion. Let's put that up on the screen,
There you
anyone.
go.
If you call the number that's about to be up, you get 20% off any bottle of wine. What happens if they buy 3 dozen of wine? Do they get 20% off?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Man,
Ripper, Rita.
I love it.
There's the phone number, 859-745-4161. Give them a buzz.
It's delicious, people.
Okay, everyone, Midday Kentucky, we'll be right back. But